About a dozen stitches in his ear from the blow from Hadley yesterday. It's a good shot. Cabaret on the front foot. Slices the gap at cover. It's 4 runs. England no wickets for 12 after 3 overs. It's really from the members' end. Both from the batsman. He's got hold of him, a great shot. He's picked that up and hits the fence on the full, and he's hooked the great Dennis Lee away. He was inside that line quickly. Hit that with tremendous power.
He's been waiting for the one that's been a little on the short side, and he got it. And that's the way to put it away when you get one that's short in limited over cricket. Certainly see a lot of action in one-day cricket, but I think today's game, Bill, certainly building up already one that there's going to be a lot of action.
Play. He's got after it and he's picked it up beautifully. My word, when he goes, this man. It wasn't all that short. He pivoted on the back foot and swung it over square leg for 4 runs. He goes again, it's 4 over cover. My word, that's a big hit. One bounce into the fence over cover. And could this be in Botham's day? Elevated to the opening position.
This is Lily's 4th over. Hogg has completed 4, no wicket for 15. And so the field in position. Now Chappell being moved just a little bit squarer down on the deep square leg boundary there. That's the area that Botham hooks the ball in. He's really hit one down there very strongly for 4. Lily again.
Oh, bowling! Well, that was the old 3-card trick by Dennis Lilly. He moved the square leg just a little squarer. Botham a little bit on the back foot, looking perhaps to be pulling. And Lilly produced a jacker of a delivery just short of a length, and Botham's stumps are shocking.
Good delivery this. Notice how that ball really nipped back from outside the off stump like a fast off spinner. And Botham aiming to force the ball away, square on the offside, was caught unawares. The ball passed between bat and pad and rattled his off stump. So that's the end of the aggressive Botham, 1 for 32.
And he's on his way now to Gower.
Oh, there's a big appeal. He's given him out. There through the marsh, and that's a big wicket for Australia. David Gower tried to run that one again down to Maguire as 3rd man. He got a little edge on it, and right from the minute it went past the bat, he knew he hit it hard enough, and in fact decided to depart.
Yes, quite a big deflection there. As you can see, it was almost a deliberate deflection into the gloves of Marsh. It almost came off the face of the bat, just the top edge of the stroke. And so Gower is out for 6, 2 for 50.
And Lilly is around there, taking the catch, safe pair of hands, good anticipation, and Rackerman claims his 2nd wicket. Cabaret has gone. He was struggling all the while there to get the bowlers away. This was restricted over match. Lilly moves smartly away to his left. And Holder safely. 3 for 66. Cabaret out for 20 after 17 overs. There's the start. It's what they have to do, Fred. Go all out against anything less than full pace. And Greg Chappell is the man they have to try from. Maguire's 2nd over. Order. Oh, he's put it down, but what a marvellous effort. If he'd caught that, it would have been one of the catches of the season. Not even 100% certain it carried to him. I think he got his fingertips to it.
Well, this is a great effort by Alan Border. We saw one from him yesterday, and I think this is even better still. Diving attempt in the finish. The ball not quite getting to him, but a marvellous effort.
He's giving himself some room there, and he's beaten mid-on and mid-off with a very well-timed shot. And cutting that one away off the stumps. Got it very fine, and it beats Rodney Hogg at 3rd man. That's a very good boundary there for England. Takes them to 3 for 128.
Rackerman to Randall.
Chance for running. He's fallen over. It's gone. It's saved. They miss it. And it's also struck Border on the head. As it's Border, he's gone down. Backing up the throw, it went through Rackerman's hands. I'm sure that's Alan Border. But a nasty blow there. Derek Randall having a peep. It's Kim Hughes. Watch this. They've gone for all money. The throw was high. Through Rackerman's hands and hit the Australian skipper flush on the face.
Well, Hughes was running up to the wicket, quite rightly so, because he was there to take the return should Rackerman miss it. And the knock became all the more serious because Hughes literally ran into the ball. He headed it in soccer fashion. The ball going through the hands now. Hughes coming in. That deflection took the ball above his hands and hit Hughes squarely on the head. And I think that might have been even more serious had it not hit the peak of Hughes's cap. It really pushed that peak back, and that peak probably protected Hughes and saved him from serious injury.
It's up in the air, could be gone. It's going between Marsh and Dyson, coming around, good pair of hands. He's missed it. Didn't pass it. Look at Rodney Marsh. He's down there to do the fielding as well. And Frank Tyson, the pressure's starting to show. The Australians looking very sloppy at the moment. They went down yesterday to New Zealand. And England throwing down the challenge.
Carl Rackerman to Alan Lamb.
159 for 3, plus 4 more by the look of it. Races out to the mid-wicket fence, and that's the difference a good wicket makes to the Melbourne cricket ground. You get a big crowd in, the batsmen can play their shots, and Alan Lamb and Randall are tearing the Australian attack apart in this final onslaught.
Lamb 6-4 and takes the total up to 143. The ball whipped away over mid-wicket between the fieldsmen, and that's a long boundary out there, so you can gauge that that ball was hit pretty hard. A lot of strength in those forearms of Alan Lamb. 62 he's raced to now in 63 deliveries, so that's almost an Ampol strike rate of 100%.
Sixworth 97 plus could be 6. If not 6, it's 4. That's a century stand in 62 minutes between Randall and Lamb. In only 62 minutes, they've added 100 runs for England, and that's a great stand for them and could be a match-winning one.
88 runs to Lamb.
Can he score 100? 8 balls remaining in this match. That's a big hit. That's a great hit straight down the ground. That's 6 big ones. A glorious hit by Alan Lamb, who races to 94, and the crowd loving this. What a great performance. So England lifting themselves today. A fine performance. They were sent into bat, and that's a glorious straight hit by Alan Lamb.
And there's a section of the crowd that are not stunned. They're absolutely jubilant as Lamb moves into that and hits it with tremendous power.
94, and he's gone. The play coming in. Will he get to it? He has. Well played, Alan Lamb. Caught a cheap one on for 94. One of the best hands you will ever see in a match that's been limited to 37 overs. Didn't quite get hold of that. Going for the 100 with a big hit. But a tremendous performance from this man. A great ovation as he leaves the Melbourne cricket ground. He's put England in a great position. He's got hold of it. Down to Maguire. He's coming back for the second. It's been very close. If the throw is good. He scampers there and he's home. Well run. Beautifully run. Hobbs not happy, but that was a great piece of running from a man just coming to the crease.
Gould, no time to waste. Gets on with the job. Throw from Maguire comes in. Gould scampering through for that run, and my word, he was short. He was short. And Marsh looked around. Gould had gone past him. It went behind Marsh's back. He couldn't see what was going on, but it looked as though Gould was a matter of inches short of that popping crease when the bells went off.
Bowling. Hodge pitching up. Gould hitting down the ground.
But that's a tremendous performance.
48, Randall, and he goes. It's over the top. It's through for 1. Comes back for the second. Will he make it? He does. He's going back again. And boy, the wheels have fallen off for Australia. Well played, Derek Randall. 51 to Randall. So after 37 overs, England a great 5 for 213.
Good shot. Beautiful shot by John Dyson.
And the crowd are roaring.
Good shot, this guy, John Dyson. The big crowd, the sun's coming out. Everything that points to a great match is there.
It's wide and smashed away by Border. He's not wasting any time. That's a short outside off stump. And he didn't quite middle it, otherwise would have gone to the boundary. But it looks as if they're going to run 4. Yes, they certainly are. Border's even looking for a 5th. I don't want to get too carried away out there. Running 4 is tough enough. Border was looking for the 5th there.
England bowler's got to concentrate on line and length, and that's some more.
Can't afford to bowl there to Alan Border. 2 short deliveries, both smashed for 8. For 4, 8 runs in 2 deliveries.
Well, that tells the story. After 2 overs, Australia racing away. No wicket for 18, so that's 9 and over. That'll do. They only need 5.78.
That'll do. If they keep that at Tony, the match will be over about 3:30, won't it?
Oh, and he could be out if he hits the stump. No, he misses. Well, Alan Border and John Dyson don't want to go and spoil it all by involving themselves in a tangle like that. Seems to be a bit of chat between the batsmen there in respect of running perhaps Dyson on strike. Another quick single, and Randall, and it overthrows. This could be another 5. The ball going down to the deep mid-on boundary. That's 5 runs to Australia. And the crowd loving every second of it. Cowans again. Border has the strike. Oh, there it goes again. Beautiful shot. 1 bounce over the boundary at square leg. Well, that was a beautiful pull shot. The bouncer again. Dispatched so sweetly. Down into the crowd under the scoreboard.
That's food and drink to Alan Border, that delivery. It's outside the off stump, and he still has plenty of time to catch it over the mid-wicket area. He's only had 14 deliveries, and he's got 23 runs.
There it goes again. Once more, it was dispatched away to square leg. Another 4. 13 runs off the over, and Cowan must feel as sick as a dog. Well, that's a beautiful shot. No ball called. 1 bounce into the crowd, and so Dyson now beginning to open his shoulders. Well, another good shot. Beautifully played. And that's Alan Border's 50. Once again, hitting it straight down the ground and acknowledging the applause from this huge crowd here at the Melbourne Fairground. What a little gem of a knock it's been. Coming from shots from 2, going through for 2, and he could be out. He is out. Alan Border going for the 2nd run, took on the throw from Derek Pringle and lost. Well, Alan Border very upset, and I think we might find out at the moment why. It wasn't a bad throw, but it was just a little bit away from the stumps, and I think Border might have been home. It's going to be close. It's not close. Border out by 6 inches, and what a good decision that was by umpire Crofter.
74 runs required from 12 overs. 6.16 is the going rate at the moment, and still 9 wickets in hand. And Hooks goes into the gap, well placed. It's a short boundary out there, and he lobs it on the practice wicket and absolutely skates over that short fence. And he beats the offside field this time, and Derek Randall has a Tremendous chase around, and what a good piece of work that is. He's kept it inside, but I think Hooks will come back for a fourth. It was a nice piece of work by Derek Randall, but in the end, it didn't save any runs. And Hooks straight down the ground. Tabray is going back, but he can't go back far enough. It's into the fifth row of the green seats. And that's a magnificent hit from David Hooks.
Hooks hit that in the meat of the bat. And the only person who could possibly have caught that was that gentleman way back in the fourth row of the seats there in the members' stand. And in fact, he dropped it. Another one's gone down, Ian.
The man in the grey felt hat, he's dropped another one. He's still here from Arthur Maley's days. And Dyson is going through for a run, and he'll be run out at the bowler's end. And that's a sad end to a very good partnership. John Dyson putting his head down and not looking at David Hooks.
David Hooks playing that square on the offside. He's on the back foot, as you can see. He's not ready for a quick run. Dyson scampering down the wicket, doesn't look up, doesn't listen. And Dyson scampering back. Cowan's coming from wide, but Dyson is way, way out. Ian Botham now brought into the attack, bowling to Hooks.
Hooks goes past the square point, and he's beaten Derek Randall. A magnificently timed shot there from Hooks. Randall is very deep, and he's a very fast fieldsman, but he couldn't cut that off. A good Yorker there from Botham, but even a miss hit from Hooks travels pretty quickly. And that brings up his 50. Marvellous 50 from the left-hander. He's played some very good innings for Australia.
Norman Cowans bowled in front of a crowd of 64,000 in the Test match. More here today. He's gone. Good catch there by Gower. Hooks has gone. And England back in with a chance.
So badly needed. David Hooks has played a little gem here today. Tremendous ovations he leaves. There's Norman Cowans pitching in short. Tried to clear cover off the back foot. And Gower with a safe pair of hands took the straightforward catch. And what a magnificent reception this young man's getting from the capacity crowd. Standing ovation. Three for 167. Well, we'll see Bob Willis starting to limber up at mid-on. Pressure on the English captain. They badly need this victory. In the air. Miller's coming in. Picked up late and he's caught it. Well done, Jeff Miller, a safe pair of hands. He used picking it off his toes on the up. Miller didn't let England or Norman Cowans down.
Norman Cowans has struck again. That's much the same shot Greg Chupper was out to yesterday. Miller perfectly placed there. Cowans bowled well to him. And England still in there with a chance. Australian captain goes out for 6. It's 4 for 176.
Norman Cowans, who was punished early, back in the game as Rodney Marsh makes his way to the wicket. And what a tremendous buzz from this big crowd. So Rodney Marsh is on strike.
Needs a cool head out there at the moment. Greg Chappell is there, but the Australians have lost 4 wickets now. And if there's any touch of panic, suddenly they'll be struggling with the bottom half of their order. Kepler Wessels has been put down from number 1 to come in, one assumes, after Marsh. But any little touch of panic now would play right into England's hands.
Fine cover drive it off the mark. Miller's a fieldsman. It beats him. 4 to Rodney Marsh. Into the over, 4 for 183. England need a wicket. Australia just have to play sensibly. Got themselves in a position where they can win this match. So Bob Willis will bowl with a fairly attacking field. Nice and straight. Chance for a run out if he hits the wicket. Gets him and he's out. Marsh has run out. Backing up too far. Norman Cowan's in quickly. Hit the stumps on. And a real buzz goes around the Melbourne cricket ground.
Norman Cowans again. He's come back from being hit very strongly early in the innings. Marsh has no chance. Cowans sensibly there. Kept his head. Ran in a couple of paces. Threw down the stumps. And now a little touch of panic out there for Australia.
This time he's gone over long on. 4 more. And all of a sudden Australia with victory within their grasp. Beautifully struck by Greg Chappell, picking up both the off and the onsides of the wicket. 201 for 5, 13 runs needed for victory. The crowd have gone wild at the Melbourne cricket ground.
2 delightful strokes by Greg Chappell there. I thought he played magnificently yesterday. He only made 37, but he scored off almost every ball he received, and his experience is showing through out there at the moment. He's only made 20 today, but he's wicket-class play.
Bouncer and he hooks it. Going down past Tabrate, 4 more. That's it for England, one would feel. Chappell taking up the challenge from Botham. The bouncer was dug in. He was inside the line as it helped it on its way, beating Tabrate at deep fine leg.
Well, no marks free in Botham for that. He gets a mark from Greg Chappell. But he should have been spearing it in there right on the block hole.
And he's dropped. Randall threw up one hand and knocked it away. They're through for 2. And they're happy with 2. It would have been a great catch, but it was there. They've got their fingers crossed. The crowd buzzing at the Melbourne cricket ground. What a great victory it will be, chasing 214 runs off only 37 overs. 7 runs required. It's in the air. Going out the square leg. He's under. He's not going too well. But he's dropped it. Never looked like catching it. Never got under the ball. Not enough desperation there at square leg. Chappell survives. Picks up 2 more runs. What a disappointing bit of fielding right at the end for England there. They fielded so well today. Dug it in. Chappell went after it.
Phlegmatic attitude from Bob Willis. Not so for Ian Botham.
Races out to the boundary. A slower delivery. 20 runs off the over from Ian Botham. 5 for 211 Australia.
Splendid over for Australia there. And for Australian supporters. So Greg Chappell has swung the game back to Australia in that over where he cracked 2 boundaries off the first 2 balls he faced. Then he picked up the bouncer from Ian Botham, and the slower ball, the last one, smashed it away through the covers. But in between, he was dropped. The chance, when put down, just could have given England the opportunity to break through and win, because there was very little to come in the Australian batting.
Victory for Australia. Russell squeezes that through the gully for 4. The weariest crowd of over 70,000 people have seen a superb match here today. And 4 points for the Australian team, chasing 214 off only 37 overs. They've got it with 5 wickets in hand.